Hi babes, how are you? If you're new, how welcome. My name is Michelle and this is my podcast. This is a witch with a podcast and where I talk about other things. So before I continue, I want to give you a warning that if you're sensitive, this video may strike a nerve and I'm here for it, but just think about it, boo boo gaga, okay? So as I always say, I run no daycare and I have no filter when I speak, and this is one of these videos. So as you guys saw the title, this is what I have learned throughout my journey of being of working with Lilith, my goddess. So I'm gonna tell you all the things I've learned throughout working with her and being with her. So first of all, I've been a devoted of Lilith for years now, and a lot of things have changed in my life for the best. So I hope you're here for the tea, cause a lot. So anyways, moving from this, she has also taught me in how to be a mirror, meaning that I would give you exactly the same energy you're giving me. I have actually encountered a lot of those in the real life and also online, in where people come to me, I don't know who they are, will never acknowledge your existence unless they comment, let's say, and they are trying to put you down in a way to perform, trying to tell you that you're doing it wrong. Keep in mind that when you give these people the same energy, right, back the same energy, they cry. They become crybabies because they cannot take the same heat they're throwing you. Just because they know is wrong, they know it's hurtful, but they are expecting to treat you like Garbaccio, but they're expecting you to not treat them the same way. And when you give them the same energy, they cry, they get upset, but you know what they do? They leave. They tend to not come back because they know that you are the person who will give them exactly what they give. And because they have no empathy, no love, no care, nothing in their energies but hate and bitterness, they don't come back because they don't want to be forced to see exactly who they are, because it's embarrassing at the end of the day, right? So with this said, I do not actually embrace getting out of your way to bother somebody else, and Lilith doesn't either. Like, you will never see me getting out of my way to somebody else's channel profile to let them know how wrong things are, because in a way to perform their reading cards differently than mine, because that action of actually getting out of my way to provoke someone who's not provoking me, that action itself is beneath me, and that's disgusting, and I don't approve that. As the same way Mother Lilith doesn't either. You don't need to cause beef on people's life or cause any sort of beef with people that have not even looked your way to bother you. That is very sad energy to do that, right? So she has taught me how to match people's energies in any way to perform. If you are amazing towards me, you're gonna find the amazing Michelle. If you are nasty to me, you're gonna regret every look in my way, because I'm gonna give you the same energy, no hesitation, because that is what a mirror is. You get what you give, right? I also have learned how to embrace my solitude. I also have embraced how to work my nalgas off until I achieve something. Keep in mind that whenever you work with Lilith, and this is just my experience myself, right? I have actually put already my crown, because I'm a daughter of a queen, you know what I'm saying? And I walk my life with that energy. I don't think I'm better than anybody, but there's no way I think I'm less than anybody either. I'm an equal. And my self-esteem and my self-love and my perspective of me will never change, no matter if somebody agrees or if somebody disagrees, because I know who I am, I know where I've been, and I know who supports me. And that is one of the things I'm so grateful for my mother Liv, that she has given me my power back. She has given me my confidence. And this is what people don't talk about. This is called the dark feminine energy, which is you don't chase, you attract, but you also stop. You stop whoever is not worthy of your time. You know what I'm saying? And you remove the clutter to the side, because if they're going to act as a stop, they're unnecessary, you move them to the side because they don't belong in your path, right? I also have understood that even if you are, quote, my twin flame or soulmate, if you don't want me in your life, if you don't want me at all, if you tell me you don't want me, I'll walk away from you. We do not chase, we attract. Now, she also has taught me to love myself regardless of opinions. I don't go by a scale. I don't go by the mirror. I don't go by people's opinions, because like I said before, I do not care. I do not care. I love myself beyond this world's aesthetic, and this is something that Lilith has taught me into, that I'm worthy of love, I'm worthy of respect, and I'm worthy of having everything I ever want just because. And I do understand that sounds like, oh my goodness, what are you talking about? Keep in mind that when you love yourself beyond, when you love yourself regardless, on your good days, on your bad and your bad days, with makeup, without makeup, with your wig, without my wig, like I said, you thrive success. I always consider myself a queen, regardless of if I have 2 cents in my account, if I look good, if I don't look good, if I have 10 pounds more, if I have 10 pounds less. I am a very confident person, thanks to Lilith. I wasn't before, and she has taught me, because I love myself no matter what. I don't seek for approval. I don't seek for acceptance. I love myself, and since I become that, trust me, babes, that what you attract, not only success, but anybody you ever want to date will always want to date you back. Why? Because you could have Gucci, you could have Walmart, you could have Chanel, da da da. And that is not going to determine how attractive you are. What is going to determine how attractive you are is your confidence. So the best thing you can wear every single day is your confidence. And that's what I have learned from my mother, Lilith. At this point, this often makes other people uncomfortable, because people in this society thinks that you having love for yourself and you wanting to be happy and wearing whatever you want to wear, it takes away their confidence. At this point, the human mind is always in competition. The human mind translates I love myself to she thinks she's better than me. That's not even in the same line. This is just insecurity speaking for these people. So I want you to know that you need to love yourself no matter how you feel you look, no matter how much we weigh. We are worthy of love. We are worthy of happiness. We are worthy of existing. And this is something that I learned from Lilith, because I constantly was told that I needed to be a certain size, a certain way, dress a certain way. I love to dress. Sometimes I dress masculine. Sometimes I dress very like weird, like it makes no sense. Sometimes I dress very girly. Sometimes I dress elegant, because I'm allowed to wear whatever I want. And sometimes I wear very sexy things. And the fact is, like, society translates that into like that's how you view yourself, or that's how you want to be perceived. No, this is talking about like this is what I'm comfortable with at the moment. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, loving myself has taught me that I could be everything I want anywhere I want. And I always had this attitude since I became, working with Lilith and whatnot. I had the CEO energy when I was a Target, when I had a part-time, when I had $2 in my account, like whatever, because the way you see yourself and the way you present yourself, that's how people will view you. I had managers treating me and talking to me like I was a manager at Target, and I was far from being a manager. And people be like, but how do you do that? You walk around with so authority. Lilith. She taught me how to do that. If you want to get, if you're a girl, a dude, and this is not for a specific gender, I want to make sure that everybody here is welcome. If you want to get anything in your life, if you want to get that job, that person, that personality, whatever it is that you're seeking in your life, you need to have confidence, and you need to see and talk and walk like you are the CEO of your life. Confidence is what is best for you to achieve, is your best suit. And the fact that you sometimes doubt yourself, perhaps, this is what holds you back or causes some setbacks. So Lilith has also taught me to be unapologetically me. I am so unapologetically me, and this is something that some people like look up to, other people hate, because again, there's like always going to be like, different opinions. But the one that I choose to stick with is the one that like me or that accepts me. People who don't like me, they don't matter, because they will never be near my circle of friends at this point, because they clearly are speaking that they don't like you, right? Also, Lilith has taught me that freedom is everything. The minute you live for yourself, the minute you honor yourself, the minute you put yourself first as a person, life seems more livable. It's an odd way to describe it, right? But sorry, it was my alarm. But it's the truth. And as well, when you're doing this, right, Lilith has taught me that when you are living like that and you are embracing you and you're loving yourself and you're doing the things that you want to do, you're going to find a lot of haters. This could be in real life, this could be online. But honestly, haters are your number one fans because they watch you, they continue to study you, they continue to follow you, but they want you to know that they don't like you because they crave your attention. They crave your attention because haters are always hiding in the shadows. They're always hiding behind something, behind a picture, behind a fake name, or watching you from afar. And the minute you're doing good and they see you doing good, they want to get out of the shadows and get in front of you and tell you that you're doing something wrong because they know that you wouldn't acknowledge their existence otherwise. This means that you're going to crave everybody's attention. The good attention, the not so good attention, and it's up to you how you deal with it. The way I deal with hate in person and online, in person, I just laugh and walk away because, I mean, it's not worthy of my time. Like, unless you're going to pay me to interact and have a back and forth because you want me to be mad at you for something, I won't do it because it's clear that the beef is you against me. You know what I'm saying? And when it's online, I take it, I laugh, I use it as jokes, I use it as content mainly, and move on with my day. Everything is always a way for you to use it to your advantage. Now, I also had people who are, quote, close, who know me for a minute, that Lilith has actually shown me that they're haters pretending to be friends. Back in the day, you guys know that I work at Target, whatnot, and I have big dreams. I have big dreams to be where I am right now. Being a YouTuber, being a TikToker, which I'm both. I'm about to open my Patreon to do classes. I always had big dreams, right? Or what, maybe is considered big dreams for some people. But at the time, it was big dreams for me that seemed to be difficult to achieve or quite far away to achieve. And these people will always ask me about these dreams and they wanted me to share my ideas and my plans, and then they will laugh because it's like my dreams seemed so impossible for them. They wanted themselves to feel good because they were praying and they were like securing my downfall. Then I started working and I started achieving stuff, right? And I have faith in Lilith and I know I'm going to continue thriving in life. And I do feel like these people knew this, but again, they were just like debating of like rolling a dice on me. Recently, I haven't talked to these people for a long time, and they reach out to me and they're asking me, how is your day going? How's your life going? Do you do this? Do you do that? And when they saw that I achieved what I needed to achieve on TikTok and that I'm still achieving, they saw that I'm still here on YouTube and doing it full time. They also saw that I have a website now. They also saw that I'm working on my Patreon, and they saw a lot of things and a lot of plans that I have, and they saw that everything is actually doing good. They did not reply to me anymore and they unfriended me. And that is how Lilith, with all the love, care, confidence that she has given me, allowed me to achieve what I needed to achieve. And at the same time, she decluttered the path of fake people that I have. And that's what Lilith does. And a lot of people are scared of Lilith. Yes, she could be loving, she could be very scary, but that's the beauty of it. She is a mirror. She's going to give you what you give. Now, I'm so grateful for all the things that she has done in my life, and that's why I try to help others. I do consider myself a defender because I embrace beauty. I embrace, and when I talk about beauty, it's the beauty within our souls, right? I embrace freedom. I embrace, like achievements. I embrace, do you wear whatever you want, girl, like do whatever you want, boy, like be happy. Of course, we keep the human laws in mind, right? But I'm talking about be happy. Be happy. And people sometimes be like, I don't know how to do it. That's why you're thinking about it too much. You just got to do it. Another thing that she has taught me is how to interpret the cards, how to feel, how to protect myself, how to protect others energetically. She has taught me so much magic. I love her. It's the best thing in the world. I don't know how to explain it. Some of you ask me, how do you work with her? She called me. She called me. She found me. She found me, and she went through my dreams many times, and she presented herself, and I saw her and I talked to her, and it was so awesome. It was so awesome. I get goosebumps, but it was so awesome. I was so shocked because in my dream, guys, she was very tall, beautiful. She had an amazing hot body, and she was beautiful, and she sat down, and I was speechless because I knew who she was, and she presented herself, and she said something, will you be my daughter? And I said, yeah. And since that moment of my life, I have worked so hard to make her proud. I have worked so hard to help others, and this is just my experience, of course. And I do understand that a lot of people don't believe in deities, and every single one of us has their deity of choice in our religious beliefs. And I want you to know that all religious beliefs are embraced and accepted here, and there's no reason to argue over people's really religious beliefs, because that is not okay. Everybody finds comfort and home and shelter where and when they need to, right? So with this said, this is just my experience. For the first time, a lot of people that knew me were afraid of me, but it's because they were afraid of the changes I was doing. They were afraid of me being able to acknowledge fake from real, seeing negativity where I never saw negativity, acting like I own something before I even own it. You know what I'm saying? So she has given me confidence and self-love and protection. And this is just my experience. Of course, other people will have their own experience, and every experience is going to be different because every single soul is different, and every single one of us has different purposes. So with this said, that is just my experience. If you guys want to know some other things about my journey as a witch, please let me know, and I will sit here and let you guys know everything else you would like to know. But this is just my personal opinion and personal experience over things. But I want you to know that one of the things that I for sure am, I'd rather to be hate for being who I am than loved for being who I am not. And the fact that Lilith and the universe has taught me that I don't crave attention and acceptance. It's the main thing for you to be free. That's when you're going to be your true self, and that's when you're gonna wear what you want to wear, love who you want to love, and do what you want to do within your life. So until then, everything in this earth, people's opinions, people's judgment or so will actually matter. Once you understand that the only person who has power over if it's correct or not is you within your life and with what you do, that is the day that you experience freedom. So Lilith is freedom. So with this said, thank you for listening if you did, and if this is the first video you find of me, hi, nice to meet you, and please check out my tarot readings because they're pretty dope. So with this said, love you guys so much.